This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out, so please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with before you go. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. Hey, 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 hey. How y'all guys doing today? I got y'all messages for today. So let's get started, baby guys and girls. Let's get started today. Got your messages. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification so you don't miss the next time I upload, go live, or have a short message to tell you. Everything want to pop out right now though, so what's popped out right now? So somebody subconsciously projecting something to you right now when it comes to the Six of Wands, when it comes to goodbye. Okay, and you turned your back here. Goodbye, and you turned your back. Now, let's talk about it here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss the next time I upload, go live. I have a short little message for you. As well as if you are new to the channel and you would like to get your own message, 25 for 25 is in the description below. If you are so inclined and you would like to donate to the channel, Cash App is also available in the description below. Memberships are also available while we are live. If you don't mind, hit that heart button and hold it. It helps the algorithm of YouTube. As well as if you don't mind, if you have any super chats you would like to do, we can accept them while we are live as well. So yeah, let's get started, you guys. I have their messages for today. Feather, think before you judge. Somebody was judging you when they had this projection going towards you. Magnet of attention. So this is a magnet of your attention, loyal to do it, and to you as a person. Somebody is lightness of being. Somebody wants to make you lighthearted with a situation or a subject. They're deceiving you here though. They're deceiving you. Someone's deceiving you when it comes to the truth. When it comes to forgiveness, they're deceiving you about forgiving you or forgiveness, or have you forgot giving them? Something about trespasses against you though, but I just started here leading them not into temptation. I see bumping heads and hot and cold. Forgiveness. So we got married, too late, and fucked up, and fearing of intimacy. Let's see. What is my body telling me right now? So somebody's calling. Their body's calling. I heard that song by by R. Kelly. So something about their body's calling, you calling, their body's calling you. Something about that. Something about wars and battles, though. There's still some spiritual warfare going on in the background that you're not seeing. Some forgiveness when it comes to the hot and cold. That splits it when it comes to bumping heads. Spirit of intimacy. I don't know why that's there, but we're going to check it out. Somebody stepped out of this situation when it comes to a karmic relationship. When it comes to phobias, they got scared of the relationship, scared of the commitment, scared of marriage, or scared to be in marriage. Or see, because when I look at this card, even though it's a married to me, right, and it's showing their wedding rings on their hands as a sacred vow, their hands is not union. It's just showing that we could have got married. Forgive me for not giving you what you wanted when it comes to bumping heads and hot and cold. That's what I see here. When it comes to the feathers and think before you judge here. So somebody judged you with this energy here, with these people with this witch hat on and the raindrops here. So what I'm getting here, there's some craft here, craft work. I apologize for all of the noise in the background. I have a fan going. I have the air conditioner going. The windows are open. You know what I mean? It is 96 degrees where I'm at currently. It is super hot. I am not able to put my air on because, look, like the bill is too high, y'all. I just can't afford it. You know what I mean? And if I get more views, then I can get more, turn on the air. Come on. Turning on the lights, right? But at this point, I have to shut the window just a little bit because it was getting a little noisy. And I do live by a major street, high street or highway. Something about a highway or a street might resonate with somebody. When it comes to a tiger's eye, somebody's a hater. Something about somebody needs protection, or you are being protected by spirit energy. Something was colliding or collision here when it comes to non-committal energy. Something about somebody that was hot and cold with you is now bumping heads with the person that they chose over you. Low self-esteem. They're not. Insecurities are here. So the swords. This is making a change when it comes to communication. You might not say the daggone thing. You look, see, this is a mirroring effect to me of change. When this person went hot and cold on you, you started to change. 44-7 is here. Something about a storm. They couldn't take it. Something like that. Okay? Every hurricane comes to an end. So when you left this storm in your life, Clover released in the guilt that you felt for leaving that person. This person was not the puppet master of your life no more when it came to the library. You learned some study here when it comes to take control of your own narrative. When it comes to the lavender, surrounding yourself with love. Self-love, that is. You know this person didn't love you when it came to a hurricane coming to an end. So something about lavender. Somebody could be a lavender energy here. Lavender might be significant. I got lavender polish. I don't know what that means. Significance might be somebody energy. Something shared joy. Somebody sharing joy, or like thought they was gonna have. When it came to an open heart, sorry y'all. I'm moving too fast in myself. I see the cards, but I saw something else before it. So when it came, because I also am, because what I saw was this little piece of paper that said unwrap, uplift, share the joy with this. When that would have been in that season, right? This, they thought that they was going to forever be able to share this, because when it came to, I removed my self from your energy field. So somebody that left when it said goodbye, they had an open heart to change and go with somebody else that they now currently are bumping heads with somebody when it comes to you turned your back, but they didn't want you to turn back. They wanted you to stay through the storm. When it came to you, let every hurricane comes to an end. That's what the forgiveness is when it comes to karma, drama, when it comes to the endings and loss, when it comes to the breakdown of mental breakdowns of how they feel about you walking away because they wanted things their way. When it comes to my way or the highway, energy, hot and cold and bumping heads. Somebody's not happy of their choice right now. I got to tell you that. Somebody is definitely not happy of the choice that they chose. They're missing you and missing you right here. Now that you stepped out of the situation, now that you stepped out, there, that's what that says there. You know what I mean? They're not happy about it. They're in their feelings that you don't feel the same. This is a hater energy coming in. I told you. Tiger's Eye was here when it comes to grounding energy, protection, self-confidence, because somebody's low self-esteem here. Somebody gonna get some clarity on some inner strength, or how you got through this without, you know. Where am I called to use my voice right now? Because what it says to me about this Tiger's Eye, you protected your communication with this person. What am I most afraid of losing? You. They're afraid of losing you. And now that you stepped out of the situation, now that they have lost you, they're choking on their decisions now. They're currently choking on their karmic decisions in this energy of not happy, missing you, and stepping out of the situation when it comes to the truth behind the illusion. Now they see that all that shit was a shared fantasy, was share and unwrap and uplift. You was you was the glue that held this situation together. And now that you turned your back, all hell and broke loose. Shit jumping all back here in the corner. So, intense. This is really intense for this person when it comes to feeling excited, uncontrollable excitement. At first, it was uncontrollable excitement when they left would go with the third party. Fuck you, bitch. We gone. See you later. I'm going to Albuquerque. Left goodbye. Open-hearted. Like, open. Left you. No closure. Because what I got here is feelings. And loyalty. Like, I got what you see here with loyalty. That's the way it came to me. But they fucked up over you, though. They sitting somewhere with some other person that they bumping heads with and that they chose to have it their way. Like Burger King, have it my way, have it your way. This is uncontrollable excitement at first. Now that you ain't paying them no attention and you ain't there to rub them and nurture them from a puppy, like when Hector was a puppy. Nah, you walked off. What's intense here? Why is it so intense? Couple of them is sticking out, but I'm gonna just take this one because this is something that's about to set off when it comes to the inception of everything. Everything that they put you through is about to be set off. You understand what I mean? When I tell you that person went off to somebody and something, that now that you turned your back completely, now they choking on their own decisions when it comes to a karmic lesson. Jumping out, jumping out. So we got one that crossed, one hit the floor. In the reverse. So breaking obstacles that they can't break right now. They cannot be break these obstacles that they put themselves into right now. Nothing can block your light. Everything is blocking it. Darkness is blocking it right now because it's in reverse. The darkness is blocking it when you stepped out. Because darkness jumped right back. It got pitch black wherever they was. When you pulled your energy back. Yup, cooperative. Cooperate. Why don't you just cooperate? No, you ain't cooperate. You turned your back. Why did you turn your back? Because just the truth behind the illusions that you saw through the veil. Love. Love was not the thing. This was fake love. This wasn't real love. Important. This was a storm. This person was creating chaos. Creating karma. They had already had a karmic debt from something before you in this energy. Under glitter. Yeah, they chose that over you. Other my way. That's who they bumping heads with right now. Now look at that. Look how that came out. Low self-esteem. Now let's see why my way of the highway is being blocked. Why they got you blocked here with the bumping heads? What's that? My code. Ghosted. Beliefs that everyone betrays. So now in this energy, this person feels like everybody that come into their life, they're gonna betray them. So before you betray them, they're gonna leave you and betray you. So that's how they felt about you when it came to them cheating on you with the third party. Now give me some more about this my way over here. On the bumping heads. Now that they went over here to this ghosted shit that they over here, now they rethinking about it. Now what's happening here? Yeah, that's causing conflict. 5 of Wands. Yeah, that's causing a major conflict here in the background. You don't see that though. That you graduated from this situation under the lightness of being. So you so lighthearted. Your heart is not heavy over the situation when it comes to lack of self-love. They couldn't love themselves enough to love you anyway in this energy. When it comes to false self-beliefs. And they had believe like got these false beliefs from childhood injuries. Wait, because this is a key point here. This is something that really is important when it comes to the false self-beliefs. They don't believe that they deserve love anyway. This is a hater. They hate that you got happiness hater. This is happy. Jealous of your spiritual like happiness. Like you might even be happy in your own spirit, or you know, with your own being by yourself. But this person is in like serious pain over it though, apprehensive to come towards you because they know what they did, because they're afraid of what you might find out or what you know. They're cautioned. This is painful for this person because they went toward the cloud of judgment. That's why they don't think that you can forgive them. But you've already forgiven them. Okay? Forgive those who trespass against you. And lead them not into temptation. Because they was led into temptation, right? But deliver them from the evil. Now, you was delivered from the evilness that was trying to put you toward. Right? Doing that path, right? So this cloud of judgment kept them in a cloud of judgment where you saw the light, because they turned your light into darkness, into pitch black darkness, tar-like clouds of judgment, right? Only to go toward lusting. Lusting was what the third party was all about. Somebody with sex and a good time. That's what conflicted them with sex, because that's wands there. Reaching for something else, pointing at someone else, doing something else with somebody. You know what I mean? Turning their back on you, bending over backwards for somebody else. You know what I mean? Already knew that a commitment with the divine energy that you and them carried was true. They knew that under marriage, because that came out crossing again with married or marriage. You was that was, you know what I mean, either on its way or they breached it. One of the two. Promises of love, that was empty promises. Because all this now, when it came to with the love, judgment and illusions and unbalanced and distorted, that meant that they was demoted in some way, shape, or form. Because if they didn't give you the commitment, then they was chasing a girl. Because this shit came out shallow. And that's what shit come out of 5 Wands came out. And they say when the conflict came in, they became shallow. Hollow, empty, boredom. And then hopeless. That you found out that they was a hopeless romantic to everybody. Like a hoe. Kind of short. Like that's what I get. Because that's longing now for you to back then. Because the breaking point came in the energy. But the lavender came in and said that, you know, surround yourself with love. Because they couldn't love you. Because they didn't know how to love themselves. So they surrounded themselves with frenemies and people that didn't love them. Or so they thought they loved them. You know what I mean? It was, you know what I mean? With the kind of love that's like empty. You know what I mean? They said it was empty and hollow and all that shit. So how is it going to be anything but what we just said? Sorry, y'all. I turned the fan up in here. Look like I could be sweating over here. Woo! I apologize if the fan's too loud, but we got one of them metal fans. But they feel judged here with judgment. I apologize if you are listening to this with headphones and the fan is too loud. I apologize, but I ain't nothing I can really do like right now. So what are they most afraid of losing? When you stepped out of this subject right here, when you stepped out of the subject right here, that's when they became afraid of losing something. That's when that came up. That's why they had to question themselves. Because what they had chose with the lust in here and shallow and empty and boredom, non-committal, that's why the marriage didn't work. Or that's why the union didn't work. Because they were sexual energy with some kind of karmic relationship, with some lust in it, something that was forbidden. Right. See, this is still pushing toward here with homemade. You was homemade. It was down home. Down home blues, home blues. That's what I started hearing, down home blues. Like you was like down home. You was like down to earth. You was like cool, crazy cool type shit. Name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and who you are and where you are going. So this person had no clue where to go and what they were doing, and really they had no clue with them having low self-esteem and now being judged about the things that they chose. So they raced off to something that they thought was a thrill and thought that was going to be thrilling for a long time, but it only was thrilling for a short time. Let's see what the angels got to say about it. See about it. Homemade goodbye. What's that? Why they left you for the marriage and the commitment and left infidelity or fidelity? They wanted to be committed, but then they... See, this is that type of person. I keep feeling like this is like that type of person that got whole tendencies, whole ways, whole being, and pretend or have that fake love like they want to be in a relationship, but really don't. You know what I mean? So like this motherfucker is here is like faking this shit. Because lack of love and thinks that people are going to betray them before they get into love. Like, what kind of person thinks like that? But a fucking shallow bitch, like they said. Come on, tell me something more. What the angels running this minute energy? What's 555 running the energy? And one they hit in the back. Hold on. And throw it on the floor. Hold on, y'all. They're going to throw this shit on the floor. Good, threw the shit away. To ride with this angel. See, this angel was one of them that was warning them. See, when they throw the cards around like this and they start making, I can't find them and all that shit, this is when the angel came and they disappeared, or they gave them the message and they just disappeared. They didn't want to heed to it. That's what this shit tell me. What the hell happened to the card? Come on now, shit. Can't be no farther than right here, can it? But then again, they can. If it don't want you to find it, don't want you to see it, don't want you to know it. And like I say, they hid from the energy. Is what I see. When I don't see the card, it says that they hid from the energy. They hid from the angel that came to help them. Is what I hear. Because it was intense, unbalanced, distorted, glitter. Yeah, well, see, glitter came right back, and I don't even know what went over here. What went over her? Hold on, y'all. Something went over here. I don't even know where that shit went. I ain't gonna look for it no more because I can't find it. But just know, if the energy disappeared like that, meaning, that's some weird shit right there, though. That's some weird shit they did that. All right, so when it do that, I gotta say that this person chose the glitter over that, and now that it's intense, would coming on stage and start shining. But this is what this person thought they was going to do with the third party. They thought they was going to get on stage and that shit was going to be shining. But this person didn't have that same energy as you did, and that person couldn't match energies like you could. So at the end of it, and they couldn't take the blunt force trauma that this person was putting on you the same. They couldn't handle that shit. Can you handle it if we go there, baby, tonight? Or I don't know how it go, but that's what I heard. Started hearing. Can you handle it? Yeah, somebody couldn't handle it. But if they can handle the lust, though, some more jumped out. When it comes to spiritual AF here, ask yourself this here. When it comes to think twice before you give a fuck here. So right now, you don't give two fucks here is what I hear in this energy here. When it says stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it, where that shallow boredom started, where illusions and unbalanced and distorted motherfuckers is hanging out at. Give me some more. The world doesn't owe you anything, and that came out yesterday because somebody think you owe them something. That's why he's sitting here choking on their decisions right now. There are people who dislike you because you don't dislike yourself. So that's what I mean. Like, you care a lot about yourself, and you gave yourself self-love, and you didn't let this person knock you off your squares. What I hear, they let this glitter knock them off their square when it comes to lack of love, self-love, and low self-esteem, and being judged by the spiritual realms right now over it. Can you give me some more on this? Okay, well, I mean, call bullshit on bullshit. That's what that shit said. Stop all this shit. It's called bullshit on bullshit when they talk about they missing you. It says gossip dies when it hits deaf ears. That's bullshit. They tell other people they can't stand your motherfucking guts. They say this is your hater, the biggest one you got. I'm the biggest something that's far. Ain't that Rick Ross? I'm the biggest something just thus far. Somebody came to the stage but fell fucking flat on their face with shame. Yep, because guilt is here. Yeah, what the fuck? That's why they're not happy. And this is being illuminated with the truth, discovery, and awakening. Somebody gonna realize that this motherfucker, the person that they with, is realizing that this person is your biggest hater. This person loved the fucking yesterday's dirty drawers you wear. And 555 said that's why this shit changed. Because this motherfucker gonna think about you is like a living nightmare for somebody in their goddamn head. This shit say yes. Yes. Let's see what the spinner said. That shit say yes on Illuminate. The king here is out here sitting here thinking he's holding the throne, but he's sitting here with his peacock tail on and thinking he gonna rise over a situation. But Spirit say not call bullshit on bullshit, not so swag, because it's gonna be an upswing for somebody. You, namely, because something was about to switch. Because they love nothing, they hate nothing about you. Now they want to offer you a marriage. But I told you the marriage is over. The commitment. They hate, because they went from this, with forgiveness here, they hate you. They loved and hated you. Because now they're going on the memories of, oh, for the good times. Nah, ain't no good times now. Fuck the good times. Because the good times cost you heartache. That's why. You ain't going for that. Yeah, well, I got the third eye chakra and confront. I said they want to come towards you and talk to you and tell you some shit. But remember, I told you that this shit is love-hate. 1 minute they love you, 1 minute they hate you. But they want to offer you love. That's just so you can stay on the motherfucking pathway with them, with change. But their heart has changed here. This person ain't who you want. This person's heart has changed. Key point. Their heart has changed. Call bullshit on bullshit when it says, I miss you. Yeah, they don't miss you. They say they gossip about you. And they said that this person is ashamed of the things that they said about you. But they can't take it back now because it's being shown with collision here. That's just colliding right in their face, right on them, right in their face. Okay, so 555 says, I release all that no longer serves me as I am guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. So when they let change in, when it came to the third party, now they're going to be confronted with the third party, wondering why they can't love them more. The Clover, to release your guilt, because they got a lot of guilt that they holding for the shit that they did towards you, and maybe others too. Oh, excuse me, spiritual burp. Yes, they still got their head. They know they did something wrong too with knowledge here. Third eye chakra. They pioneer grand is awakening them to their solar plexus is crying out because of the decisions that they made. This is the solar plexus. That's their chest is hurting because they picked a third party. 369 energy. Somebody tried to manifest you back, but they've been led astray here with bleed. They led the blind down there, reaching out. Now they want to reach back out to you, but Spirit saying this, they got to find the balance in it themselves, because they hated you before. Right now they got that hot and cold, and they cradling some secret of a baby here too. Back, give me 50 feet. Somebody you I tell get back off you, back up off you, give you 50 feet. Somebody that didn't appreciate you when they had you, so you no longer are interested here. This person is going to obsessively chase after you, and it's already true something here. Somebody got some magnetic of attention here. Somebody is loyal to it too, to chase you down here. You hurt their ego here is what I heard. They played themselves here as well when it came to finding their balance. That's why they're off balance here. We're off balance here with goodbye. Attract someone better, because they're afraid that you will attract somebody better. You will be unstoppable. That's another fear that they got when it comes to finding their own balance, that you will be unstoppable. Because see, they with the open heart, they was receptivity to another open decision to another lover. With empathy, they want you to be lighthearted about what they chose. It could be a bromance. It could have been a seductive by looks. Okay, they could have been seduced by looks, but it's still a secret revolving it when it comes to the smooth girl in spring. Somebody's mad that you chose to walk away. Yeah, somebody got some real bad thoughts. Suicidal thoughts is here when it comes to about being led, who they led with, who he was led by. But they ready for their close-up. At the time, they was ready for their close-up, but now they're in a middle imprisonment here with redesign. And now they questioning themselves about how could they let her or this person a fuller circle, or because this shit is coming right back to them when it comes to a situation that's invasive here. Non-invasive, but it's invasive here when it comes to what they wasn't seeing when it comes to the tasty meat healthy. Tasty meets healthy, but this was unhealthy choices. This was also something that they took as tasty, but it was like vampire energy to me, because it says the sex shop here. So that's why I say it was just, that's what they was ready for. But then they want to know now, how did this lead them to this situation of you cutting them off and walking away? Well, they say this is what's up swinging them when it comes to, and somebody could be swingers here. It could be same sex, multiple different kinds of relationships, girl, guy, girl. They could trade out their relationship, something that they cradle in here with a fantasy, shared one too, at that, fulfilling one. And they mad that you didn't blinded to the charm, that you didn't stay blinded to their charm. Wonderful things are going to happen for you though when you get this blow up you got going because of their choices. Okay, somebody is a winner and somebody gonna be a loser. Somebody gonna get a chicken dinner and somebody not. Somebody moving onward, stepping out, stepping on. Somebody observed you walk away. Somebody knew that this is well-deserved award and recognition for you doing the things that you did and taking recognition to be the bigger person here. This person still got some it's still in their darkest fears of you finding out their dark secrets. This person is listening to, I don't know if you got some kind of platform or some shit, but this person sees you with two here. They see you. Something in the morning, something the brand of a new day, because you are the alchemist of your narrative now. Something about the sunrise in another galaxy. So you got the galaxies at your fingertips. That's the universe. Think from another angle, and that universe is going to help you see it in another way when it comes to the shine. See, they didn't want to see your shine, so they saw your darkness. They put darkness in the way. They blinded to it. They put these dark glasses on and said they was non-invasive about things. But they still was fulfilling the fantasy when it came to the third party. Now that things are back, 555 changing. Now that you getting happy and they feeling sad, that's when shit changed. Yeah, this is the day. This is the new day, daybreak. Yeah, something new comes. Something when it comes to the last octopus before the emerging of life. So this is where you get a new life, where a death, a rebirth, and a death comes in. Something ends and something begins. New beginning, new relationship, new start. And this person does not want you to have that. So this says, be bold with your taste. So somebody, like I told you, taste was here. Okay? Because you had a choice. And this person had a bold taste to taste something else. And then maybe the rainbow, maybe Skittles, maybe Starburst. But they had options. That's what that tells me. Something about your connection with this person was dismissed. This was a karmic pass you by here in this energy. So when it came to personal development, you developed yourself and they regressed or took the back seat. Somebody might have a disorder energy. Somebody's very exhausted from the situation that they have put themselves in. Somebody is jealous over you or over you and being jealous. Somebody that's dogging you out in this energy. Somebody tries to dog you out here. Because this came across it when it comes to the darkest fears. Illusions. Somebody could be playing on your phone, scam calling, scam texting now, or something like that. Somebody has a debt collection or debt karma for playing you out here. Somebody's still gossiping about you to others. Somebody, you won't acknowledge them here in this energy. When it comes to observe, you don't see them. They don't think you see them. Somebody is going to do something that got to do with the backwards law. The universe will obey you, is what I heard when it comes to the universe. Something is about to go down. Fighting for you what you love. Somebody fighting for what they love and it ain't you. It's a third party right now. Something about healing begins. When you walked away, your healing begins. Their hurt started worse, got worse. Yeah, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look, you still wearing the halo in their life. You're still wearing Ace of Candles. They still doing spell work over you though. Somebody that's got the ace in the back of their head. Somebody could have some kind of design or some kind of haircut that's got cut with words in the back of their head. But this somebody is ice cold with the back, in the back. Somebody's the devil here. Somebody dancing with them though. Dances with the devil. And I told you who they was dancing with when it came to Come Here Baby. Anybody. One way, my way or the highway energy. See, look. You done been through a lot with this person, with this different seasons of leaves falling away from these trees. Some new season, a different season, another situation is coming through. 5 of Cups, somebody crying over what they lost when it came to my way or the highway. Now, they see you shine now. They say your goddamn shine now because this karmic debt is hitting like a bitch out this mama. You see this sword right here? You see these candles, a 5 of candles here? 5 of lightning. That's magic though. Magician, I told you that's magic. Temperance in reverse. 7 of Swords in reverse, and tell me it's a cheater here when it comes to my way or the highway. The cheat sheet. That's what that said. And I well deserve recognition for walking away from this sap sucker. Somebody got memories of you though. They don't want you to walk away though. Let me see who out here protecting us with these goddesses out here. Somebody transformed in a major way, or will in the next 3 to 6 months. You're gonna transform in a major way. Somebody's embarrassing for treating you wrong here. Talk me over the well-deserved. Who's here in honor of the well-deserved? Radical rebirths. I told you, a new beginning. So somebody's going to get something radical, something different. It's not going to be the same as what it used to be. You ain't going to get what you used to get. Yeah, nah, you ain't going to get what you've been getting. You're going to get something totally different this time. If you've been getting the fucking short ends of the stick before, you're going to start getting it, because 5 came again. So 5, 5, 5, and 5 again. Okay, so something's majorly changing in a major way with a full circle coming in because of what they chose over you. They're going to see you glow up and they shit. Everything that they got going on in the background going to start dwindling away because they going to all watch you. They all going to be watching you. Yeah. Gang Sarah said, yup, because they resisted the change. Yup. So keep going and tell me some more about why this temperance is here, because you got the halo over you. So I can see your halo, halo. Ain't that Beyonce? They can see your goddamn halo now. They can see your light now, goddammit. They can see your goddamn light now, goddammit. Y'all, whatever season you in, 7 of Wands said, yeah, they can see your light now. So they can see you now. Yup. Azan said miracles has happened for you, as well as manifestations that they thought was going against you is being backfired back to them. Yeah. I'm like, good. I'm like, shit, what? They thought they was putting something against you. Guess what? It's going right back to them. With this baseball bat, yup, sure is. You surrendered. And the lack of courage to keep staying in it and something that you knew was not going to get you nowhere. Yeah, so somebody said this is a scarcity situation. So this person is using a scarcity tactic, playing the victim. Ain't the victim, but playing the victim. The cheat sheet said they a cheater. Cheater. Yes, they said shine. Because this person is cheater. They felt like they out-cheated themselves. Yeah. With creativity. Because now they ain't the character. They ain't giving you the puppet masters invisible strings no more. You can't be manipulated by them no more. Because you see through them. Yeah, now your luck is changing with 17, huh? Your luck is changing, huh? Yeah, and in their situation that how evil and notorious they was to go to another person when it came to Ursula or Cruella. Okay, Cruella, really. Because they went to Cruella. That was two-sided person. Somebody that they with could be a Gemini. This person is really wishy-washy. The flashbacks, picking that person over you. And who they cheating on you with. Yeah, they luck changed after that. Yep. What passion am I ready to pursue? The passion for that third party that they went off to. That the one that they still pursuing. If it ain't that one, it's another one. Because see, they scratched out the 1,000. Yeah. They scratched that out. Am I ready to let go of the burdens and shame? Nope. When it came to the third party. Have they come back? If they ain't came back and told you about the burdens that they have, I'm coming in with the messages, y'all. If they haven't come in and told you about the person that they was with and the things that and how they apologize and don't and with a full repentance, then they're not gonna tell you nothing. You know what I mean? Somebody great have a quantum manifestation energy, okay? Where it comes to let the vortex fix everything in this energy, okay? When will your finances change? I see you in the comment section. When will your finances change? Let's see. When will they change? Let's see. When will they change? Right now you feel hopeless about your money changing. What are you doing about it to change it? Are you just hoping that it'll change just one day? Or are you working to a common goal or something? You know what I mean? So let's see. When will your finances change? What's the T on their finances? Are you using some victim mentality? That's you. That's you using victim mentality. Okay, so this is a chess move here for you. It's strategy. When will it change? When you change your strategy. That's when it'll change. I hope that helps. All right, so now this person's in this energy, the same energy that person I just read for is asking, well, their finances will change. Well, this person's finances change perfectly, but their scarcity tactics and victim mentality, that shit didn't change. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some water. I gotta let someone pour my damn water on the floor. on y'all for a second. I'm dying. I'm dying, y'all. I'm dying. Woo! Here we come, y'all. Here we go. Little ice. A little bit of water. Alright, y'all, here I am. Here I am. Alright, so this scarcity tactic that this person tries to use with temptation here. So what they attracted was the Cracker Jack prize. They played dumb games with the chess move here, and they got a fucking stupid prize with the not the Cracker Jack box. So what you get when you get the Cracker Jack box? The Cracker Jack prize. So that's what they picked. Rampage to love. Stop chasing, start attracting. Somebody thought that you was going to chase right after they ass when they went racing after somebody else. Where healing begins, that's when you said, good. You took my sloppy seconds, huh? That's you. That's all you here under the 17th other luck. That's why I said somebody takes a quantum jump here with a quantum manifestations of let the vortex fix everything. Somebody gonna let the motherfucking universe take over here because they gonna be at your beck and call sooner or later. Somebody attracts wealth, which is here when it comes to unlimited wealth. And wealth doesn't necessarily have to mean money. You could be rich and just happiness, joy, peace, prosperity. It don't always have to be money. Where somebody else is depleted in all those things. Something about you attracting your presence was the gift here. And that they never valued is what the scarcity tactic is all about with the 7 of Wands. Ring of fire, cradle. So now they're cradling something else. They're feeling some other person. Memories. Danger. There is danger approaching. And passion when it comes to love. So they got danger coming in when they coming with this situation with whoever they bump their heads with. Danger is coming in with this person. Memories. This person could get dangerous. The person that they could be is just as diabolical as them. Happy accident. Somebody unfortunate accident can act as a guide to edit and be open to where you should go next. Something that they should be leaving from, but they still sticking in there like it's something that's for them. Flies. I heard flies just now when I sneezed, right? Flies are monitoring spirits. Yesterday I was in my car and a car full of flies was in my car. So, yeah, monitoring spirits. Something about procrastinating and pitch. Somebody want to tell you something. Could pitch they pitch to you. Something like Shark Tank. Somebody want to pitch they like proposal to you. Something like a proposal. Let me offer you this. Like a used car salesman. You know what I mean? They know they selling you a lemon. Be clear, concise, and professional as you can be when you explain your ideas to potential associates. Procrastination. So it's going to be slow burning here. Again, with procrastination. They'll tell you what they want. It's going to be dry. And stop focusing on your problems and excuses and take a small step into something constructive. So they're still constructively criticizing the situation or circumstances, but through the third party, though. Talking about you, gossiping about you, saying shit about you with transformation. I see too many butterflies here. How you changed, how you did this, how you did that, how you did this. Talk about it here. 21, 22, and 5. Partnership. They partnering up with other people. Once you have decided, see, this is the person that they chose to walk with. You know what I mean? Because now what passion am I ready to pursue? When they found out that bitch that they chose was Ursula. Now they ready to come back on this path with you. But they don't think you give them. Because they on that scarcity tactic shit. Scarcity here, resisting her, and radical rebirth here. Because they don't want you to go to a new person. That's what they're saying to me. So you heard that Spanish music play? Get it, get it, get it, get it. Yeah, nah. They don't want you to get it, get it, get it with nobody else. Don't know with the devil. They didn't know they was dancing with the devil, but they did. They did. They overwhelmed that this shit is going down in the DM. This shit is going down. Fighting for you. They want to fight for you, but there's limits. Their hands is tied for some reason. Spirit might be breaking their fucking backs every time they come by. Shit. Your spiritual team might be on their fucking back. Chopping them across their back, wondering why they got back pain because motherfucking Archangel Mike Raphael and fucking Archangel Michael is fucking chopping them across their goddamn backs. Shit, wondering why they got headaches. Because they got slapped across their head with something by the spirit team. Fucking around. Found out. Power moment. Memories. Oh, it's me. Shit. That's what happens when they let they're choking on their decisions of the third party. Their karmic lessons that they chose. Preventing mishaps. There's a jumper here when it comes to the power play. See, look, thoughts for every day. They feel they made the wrong decision. Overwhelmed. Hard work we love can leave us feeling burdened, drained, and burnt out, among other problems. I told you they was exhausted. There was an exhausted situation, her. That's why scarcity tax is with 11 over you. 11 is here, 11. Shit, that's over you. Shit, look, the lady with the brochet. Ancient wisdom, because you know some shit. And that's how high speed. I get high priestess energy. Shit. You all you. Look, the sewer man, they over there sitting with some old stinking ass bitch. Look, a sewer. Some sewer rat girl, bitch. She ain't even like the water she in is toxic. Sewer, cesspool. Get your shitty ass out the way. That's a shitty meeting to me, sound like. Yeah, fairy of the highlands. This is his time to be brave. So yeah, when it comes to this sewer maid, they gotta be brave with the sensuality they chose to be with somebody that stinks. And it don't necessarily gotta mean that she stinks for real, but I got the feeling that she stinks for real because my nose turned up. So she stinks like mildew, at least mildew, or shit, at least the one of the two. Cocky, baby. It's time to be brave. So I don't know who's gonna be brave when it comes to your presence was a gift and they never valued your presence as such. So now they envy it with the partnership because you changed up on them something, and they promiscuous as hell out here, sleeping around, something out hot. Eventually, Eventually they overplayed their hair, so they played their hair. They played the field, and eventually they played their hair. They only respected you when you walked away, when you stepped out of the situation. Karma never misses in this situation or circumstance. They will reap what they sow her. And damn bitch or hoe, what the fuck have you become? So now they don't know who they become when they got over here with the third party, because especially if you don't recognize who the fuck they is. Savings. Somebody might need to start saving some money. 111. I see 1111. Stay strong here. There's somebody that's arrogant in this energy, an arrogant person here. Somebody that's a hot mess. And somebody with a crow spirit, with crows here. They mad about your new beginning with new beginning. Somebody that should have been your best friend or bestie. Once we see, we can't never unsee. So something that you seen, you can't unsee it now. Something about they coming crawling back, crying 100%, but it's a no for me, dog. For you. Mental vibration. Somebody's trying to play on your mental strings here. Let no one wrong you here. So somebody wanted to wrong you here, or maybe they was trying to worry you, but they was wronging you at the same time with somebody else. Talk about the fairy of the highland. Somebody is investigating. Somebody that's fighting for you. Some other person is investigating why they still fighting for you if you walked away. Because they using that as a victim mentality here. They resisted some change. Because the other person wants exactly what you wanted, a relationship. This person is not, this is a hoe trying to make a relationship. Like they say, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, but this person is a real hoe trying to pretend like they want to be in a relationship with somebody. And with the mishaps here of a jumper, that's shit. This motherfucker is insecure about who they are and what they do. Overwhelmingly promiscuous too. Shit, stop jumping it on the floor. Shit, trash. This motherfucker, the trash takes itself out. And this somebody is expecting a new beginning, but somebody also is expecting a new baby with somebody or some person, some place or thing. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck. So somebody that's a train wreck waiting to happen with transportation here. So spirituality and religion, some kind of non-traditional situation is here, or yeah, knighthood. Somebody playing the victim. I can tell you that real hard, real heavy. Let me see. Who's in spirituality and religion and sleeping around, hot, free for all, and sleeps with your man? Who is that? Man or woman, woman or man, energy is fluid, time is an illusion. Somebody that's the Four of Pentacles, somebody that's holding on, or now that you're not holding on, being promiscuous is like Four of Swords, resting and retreating. They putting a hold on that shit right now. We're resistant. Hold on it. Three of Wands, that's still options. They got options. If they wanted to go survey somebody, sleep around, they could be currently sleeping with somebody that they don't want to be sleeping with right now, and looking for somebody else to be with. Yeah, conflict and heartbreak. Yes, that's the highlights on that. That's the highlight on that. And now that Eight of Swords, that you're not stuck as a stalemate in your head over them, blinded to the truth. If they wanted to put you in a triangulation with a third party, yeah, Empress, you said, fuck that. I ain't doing none of that shit. You said, no way. Look, he turns back on you. You said, well, I don't care. I'm my own pomegranate, bitch. I don't care, sir. My own pomegranate, bitch. Yeah, he want to come and offer you his wand, though. But you took too many swords from this person before, and this person is still in double energy. And it's going to be a soon tower moment because the trash takes itself out. This person is Two of Wands. A roller coaster ride to these options that they think they got. They juggling. But I can tell you right now, somebody getting ready to get cut out. Cut off. And it could be today. Two of Pentacles. Tell me about that. Who is that? Yin and the Yang, under vision. Tell me some more about that. Yeah, so that's the external party about to cut them off that they juggling. Talk about the devil and the 2 of wands, 8 of wands. Shit. Deception, they deceiving that person and that person is deceiving them. That's crossing. Somebody that you was blinded to the truth with. Somebody options. What's these options? 10 of swords and 3 of swords. What's that? And conflict. The conflict of interest here. Yeah, they suffering in silence of the lack of what they chose over you. They suffering though. Choking on it though. They're literally choking on that shit. Yeah, because these foundations is crumbling. It says solid foundations and structures, but these rocks is all crumbled to dust here. Yeah, nah. Shit's a complete cycle. It's gonna go back around for them. It's completed for you. It's gonna go back around for somebody else. Tell me some more. So rejection, loss, fragmented, and air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Third party is in their thoughts, and they have had something planned out, but it didn't plan out like they thought it was going to plan out when it came to them. So this person is jealous of you now when this comes to this air sign, and suffering with this person. Who is this? Who is that? Let no one worry you. Who is that? Somebody wants to crumble. So the third party is worried that the person wants to come back crawling back to you, or this person still wants to come crawling back to you, but there's limits here. Somehow dating. They want to travel, dating. They want to come back and date you. They got an idea moment, aha moment. Somebody got the idea, breakthrough, some kind of fucking club head idea to come back towards you, but they realize there's limits, and they still got some bad habits, and this person's still passionate for thrills. Go into nature as much as you can. So this person is outside with it, is what they said. Yeah, they courting somebody else with courtship. Who they courting? Who they dating? Courting, dating, anniversary, meeting up. Who those is? They got an obsession for sex and a good time. Is that what I heard? What the fuck? Yeah, this is community dick, y'all. I ain't lying. That's what they said. This person got sex and a good time. Shit, let that motherfucker go then. See, you evolving with growth here. You evolving. With the butterfly effect here, you evolving. Somebody might have divorced this situation, divorced this union, this contract, something. You might let it go. They know they fucked up with you, though, so they just doing any fucking thing. That's what I hear. Yeah, this is a main field. This main male is doing any fucking thing. Cheating and fucking staying around, doing what other people want them to do. Talk to me about this main male in this community. Weddings. Well, they might could be married. Cheating with their own wife. They got addictions with the habits here. A toxic attachment, drugs, alcohol, or obsessions. Tell me some more about this stuff. Somebody got synchronicities that they know they're on the wrong path, too. Coincidences, signal, hints, messages from the universe. Somebody got a crush on you. Yeah, fear, though, to come towards you, though. Epiphany that they should, though. Their friends is influencing them that you are not the one. In divine timing, they're going to find out that you were the one. And listening to the wrong people got them caught up. Yeah, social media. It could be a social media coup with click, a posse, mass, hook it up. But those people, too. So they could be online dating with other people from a clique, a posse, or while they under the influence of drugs and alcohol and other shit. Somebody that they making a promise to with a proposal here. But it's unexpected that it's going to backfire between their minds. Somebody is inspired with music here. A musician. Somebody's a snake. Somebody's charming somebody. Somebody's deceiving somebody. Somebody using somebody for money. Could be a gold digger here. Somebody thinks this is balanced with harmony here. Yeah, somebody mask on, mask fair. Somebody only here for leaps and bounds for money. Built in stamina. Somebody building this person up and drop them right down on their fucking big ass head. Give me one more and I'm going to call this quits on this message. So somebody is, remember your commandments here. Manifestations of his love for us. God gave Moses the 10 commandments on Mount Sinai. So somebody might be poisoning somebody on with words and teaching them to do, telling them to do things that's the wrong way to do things. But I can tell you right now, if somebody ain't told you nothing, they can say they can't tell them that you ain't top 10. Okay, you ain't number 1, and you ain't number 2. They say this person number 8. Top of your game though. Running to be. And the running to be the next top model here. They blowing all around here. So somebody lied when it came to Carly Russell. When it came to why did she lie about being abducted here? Somebody lied about being abducted here when it comes to getting a job. Oh, I got kidnapped on the way to work this morning. Somebody was a big liar. Oh shit, what? Somebody that like to take risks and knowing there's no second chance here. But they took a chance with Cruella. It could have been like they went back to a baby's mom, but this is bizarre, but it's true. This is like worth a second chance, but this is not, because this person was only after them for money. Some kind of the facts of life. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. Yeah, that's when it came to a main female and a mature woman, because you could be the mature woman. But somebody else said that this person abducted them. They kidnapped them, held them hostage. This is contradictory. This is a two-faced energy when it comes to risk, unsafe. When it comes to with thinking and a denial, a union. This is hooking up with someone. This is stringing someone along and someone doing the most. This is meeting up and can't deny they met up. Somebody's pissed with. Somebody's not being pleasured by somebody. Somebody's stressed. Somebody's gaslighting somebody when it comes to the leaps and bounds. When it comes to a main female. Gorilla's glue. Somebody's stuck to somebody real tight. Somebody's taking notes in a clear winner. Somebody that was disrupted, distracted, sabotaged, an unjust situation happened with this person, place, a thing. This person was here to steal your love as a thief. Somebody at somebody's house. They went to go live at somebody's house. Somebody was expecting somebody to come back and be a family man. Marriage, courtship. Somebody might file papers with, they didn't want you to divorce them, but you said give them another chance. They got imprisonment, they had or something here. And said something abducted them. They had been missing for a couple of days. Somebody they came back with a story and told you they was abducted. Yeah, they was abducted by aliens though. They wasn't abducted by a person. They was abducted by aliens. That the story they told you was true. Yeah, it was true. They was abducted. They got, like, I don't know if Men in Black came in them. I don't know if the Draconians came for them. I don't know if the reptilian energies came for them. I don't know who the Nagas came for them. I don't know if the Pleiadian people came for him. I don't know who came for him, but they came for somebody. We left them in a middle imprisonment for what they saw, because what they saw they couldn't unsee. Marriage, that they should have married you. They should have been a family man to you. Yep. And then for them, what they chose to go to the third party, that changed everything when it came to the top 10. Now they out here left in poverty. Maybe even they got money, they still gonna be in poverty, spiritual poverty, on this pathway. 8 changes the cycle, infinite. They're going to be on this path for a long time. A message of concern. They don't want to be here, but they feel in despair because they changed to something here with somebody else, with courtship, courting another person, and they're being judged with the jurisdiction here of the spiritual realms here. Okay? Coffin. It's over. Nailed shut. Coffin. Nail the coffin shut here. All right, y'all. I'm going to give y'all a little bit more, and I'm going to say I'm going to call the ends on this energy. Somebody still wearing a mask when it comes to loving you or in love with a third party. I tried so many things, but nothing worked out. And now I'm just hopeless and clueless about what to do next. Well, I got to say, the scarcity tactic that you're using right now, let's see. That's that hopeless, helpless. But they say you got every tool that you need at your fingertips, is what I'm hearing. You got every tool that you need at your fingertips. You're just overthinking something here. Let's see. What's the scarcity tactic? Why they keep trying and getting hopeless and they keep giving up on themselves? They say you keep giving up on yourself. Yeah, see? Something about you giving away, you overspending. Like you might have something where, and it's got to reflect on what you're spending too. Like, you overspending and like something about love, like something about that, and your ego is, I don't know, do you got a car, you been having car trouble, what's going on? Ignoring some things about, like, wait a minute, let me think about you. Wait a minute, you got all this hopeless, wait a minute, Hold on. So wait a minute. You having money problems because of a woman? You playing hopeless for a woman? So like, do you have like, cause say you don't got no car. Let's say your ego is real big and you feel like your ego got in the way of something. So like the reason why you ain't getting ahead, why are you blocking himself with my finances? Why all this here? For this person telling me they about their finances. Why they can't get no money? You're giving your money to something. Self-judgment. You judging yourself. You making the money, they said. Are you acting greedy? Control issues. Are you acting greedy with the money you is making? Wait a minute. And overspending? Is that what that says? Self-blame. You blaming yourself? Yeah. Yeah, you just overspending. You just got to get, and you could be buying love, too. Obsessed with buying love. You pay for people's love? Relationships is getting in the way. Are you paying for love? Unhealthy decisions. Why is the reason why you got a lot of unhealthy decisions? Sex. Ina. This is you down at the bottom with all this stuff. Reason why you got some issues that you paying your money out to. Someone, something. Could be love, a person. Somebody could be using you for money, passion. You could be paying for. I don't want to say that. Are you? I didn't want to say that. That's unexpected, though. That's what it showed me. I don't know. You got some control issues. Are you mean to people? Ignoring your ego and heartless. When it came to scarcity, you using this against people. Obsessed, though, with using it against people about blaming self. I ain't go. You just told me, oh, because you say helpless and clueless about what to do next. Nothing worked out. Well, they said because you blaming yourself or you you too hard on yourself or something. They say you making money, but maybe you worry. Why are you overspending like this? It was somebody's disclaimer. You were supposed to stop at something. What's this? There ain't no work. You ain't been working? You been out of work? You ain't been looking for a job? You broke up with somebody and ain't been finding a job since? Something about assess the situation. I don't know. But we're going to move forward, yo. If you need more help with me, let me know. But so it looks like you're spending your money on something. That's draining your finances. Somebody know that they messed up with you when it comes to a marriage and a union because they chose dreams of repressed lust. They still lusting over you. You are now, I don't know if I said it for like a couple days now, like somebody is now the greener grass. Where they went off to the third party, now they watching you as the greener grass. Now they want to come back to you. And it's a fucking no. Yeah, it's a fucking no. For somebody here. Yeah, they still doing shit the easiest way. You know. Yeah, they still doing the shit the easiest way. Lord of the easiest way. Yeah, they still doing it. Yeah, I know they fucked up doing it the easiest way. Love is abound here when it comes to a coffin. They know they nailed the coffin shut on this, going toward this sewer mermaid. They ships and sail with the ship here. Somebody want to hold you and squeeze you and hold you tight with the teddy bear. With love and mass, though. But this is also scrying into that third party situation that they despaired about. Karmic relationship. Love call. They want to call you with the mirror here. Yeah, wedding rings. They want to be married, but I told you about that marriage. Old school thinking. This is somebody got some information on this person when it comes to partying and with a third party. Multiple third parties. It ain't just one. Old school thinking. This is all outdated energy. Outdated. Somebody might got a secret to tell you. They living in the moment. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna leave this message here. And I'm gonna stay. And now I must go. Bye, guys.